Hey guys, I'm Pete, this is Mike, we're from Patrol Base, and this is the first of many episodes dealing with issues that pertain to beginners in airsoft. This is the information that you don't really hear a lot about on regular sort of social media or YouTube or anything like that, the basics. First of all, for today's episode, we're looking at battery connectors.
We're going to be covering the four main types of battery connectors that you'll come in contact with airsoft electric guns, and that's small and large Tamiya. You have Dean's connectors and the XT60 connector. 99% of the time, if you're buying an airsoft gun new, you'll be looking at small Tamiya connectors. Some other stuff like the Edge series from Spectre Arms, or if you've got something custom, maybe you picked it up secondhand, you might be looking at a Dean's connector.
Now, if you've got a super fancy gun or some kind of custom job, then you might even be looking at one of these XT60 connectors. Not very common, but they're out there all the same, so it's good to be aware of.
Almost all AEG connections are plug and play, so you simply push them together like so, and so long as your battery's charged, you're good to go.
Now, if you're worried, don't be, because all of these connectors are designed to only plug in one particular way. You can't accidentally plug in positive to positive or negative to negative, so there's no worry or issue of getting it wrong and damaging your equipment. As you can see here, the Tamiya connector has one round pin, one square pin. The Dean's connector has a vertical and horizontal pin aligned, so you can't plug those in the wrong way either. And the XT60 has a notch out of one side and also this chamfered edge, so again you can't plug that in the wrong way around. You may have noticed with some batteries, specifically lithium polymer or LiPo batteries, or lithium ferrite or Li-Fe batteries as they're known, that you've got an extra little white connector there.
Yeah, that's called the balance lead or balance cable, and that's responsible for making sure that the individual cells charge as they should. But don't worry, we'll come into that on a later video.
Now, if any of you are considering swapping over the connectors on your gun from, say, Tamiya to Dean's, always remember that it's the male connector that goes on the gun end and the female connector that goes on the battery end. For
those of you who still need the birds and the bees talk, the male pins are the extruding ones which go into the other female connectors. This is to prevent short circuiting when the battery is in your equipment or in storage or in your kit bag. The idea is that the pins can't be bridged to cause a short. And this is particularly important when you're talking about Dean's connectors.
Now, when it comes to choosing a battery to go in your rifle, that's a whole new video itself. Suffice to say that manufacturers have tried their hardest to cram batteries into every possible space available on a gun. For example, in an M4, generally speaking, the battery would go in the buffer tube. In an AK, underneath the top dust cover there.
If you're worried about buying the right battery for your airsoft gun, check out the specifications tab on each of the product listings to see what we, Patrol Base, recommend. If you're in any doubt still, please give us a call.
So there you go, guys. Hopefully this video has been of some help to you, the new player. We're Patrol Base, again, Mike and Pete, and we shall see you in the next one.